The good. The bad. The ugly.
The Miami Hurricanes took on the Stanford Cardinals in the Hard Rock, and it truly was a tale of two halves. This is the good, bad, and ugly film review. Let's find out what happened.
The good.
Before we get started, just to let you know, all of these videos have been demonetized by YouTube due to the footage that we use. All I'm asking is that you go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you will have all the latest content that comes out on this channel. Let's get this thing rocking. Miami Hurricanes start this game off right here at the beginning of the first quarter, 1st and 10, and they come out with a great play call right here. RPO, throw that thing to Malachi Tony. And here's the great thing about it, man. Johnson. Look at Johnson blocking. Here's the best part about it, right? Let's go back for a quick second. I want to show you something that's important that we struggle with. Right now, Johnson has his hand outside. Here's the beautiful part about it. Watch this. As he goes, you see him put his hand inside? Great job. Referees will give you a quick moment to readjust your hands when you make contact so you don't get called for holding. And look at that drive phase right there on that block, man. Gotta love that part. 1st and 10, 14-41 in the first, still a tie ball game, 0-0. Here we go, man. Another RPO deal. Johnson gets the ball this time, makes two guys miss. Put a little Timmy moment right here. Skeet! He run into his own guy, make him miss. Dead leg him. We'll holler at you, baby. Love it. 14-13 in the second. It's 3rd down. The Canes are down by 7 right now. You got to love this run for the 1st down. But here's what I want to say, and it's just wishful thinking, not really mad at him. Let's take a look right here, man. You're going to see big old Bell. He going to wally mop this dude. 21 going to go flying. But I really wish Bell would have saw this piece and had a chance to jump cut and get out here. Why is this important? Because you're going to get a block, a runoff and a block down here. There's nobody left in this void except a safety that's going to come in a little bit late. But if he could have popped this deal outside, this run could have been even bigger. Not really tripping. Love what he did. Got behind his pads, got the first. But right there, if he could have jump cut right here behind Bell and got missing, this could have went for a long yardage, if not maybe even a touchdown. 4th and 4. 12:09 in the second. You got to convert. You got to get right here to the yellow down to get the 1st down. Let's see what happens with the Canes. And the stack look right here on both sides. They showing everybody. Carson Beck gets his ball out. And the magnificent freshman, the freshman phenom, Malachi Tony, catches the ball right there. The ball is perfect. I will say, Carson Beck, I don't like the fact, look at him. His legs are here. And this is why this ball is a little errant, the way it's thrown. Was no rush. Beautiful pocket. I mean, beautiful pocket. He could have stepped in that tall, delivered a good ball, and probably could have got some yak out of it. But still, anyway, players make plays, baby. 2nd and 12, 2:38 in the second, still down by 7, trying to get in the end zone. Watch this play call right here, man. This is what we talk about, the creativity when it came to the Miami Hurricanes, and that's what a lot of the fan base has been saying, been lacking a lot of creativity. You're going to get that motion by Malachi Tony. He's going to come back and get his end around. Right here, you're going to get your tight end is what they call arc block. He's going to get an outside release, and that's going to widen him out. I really wished he would have put a hand on this guy and punched him just to throw him off a lick. And then you're going to see Lofton get out here. He's going to whiff this block right here on 39. 39 is going to beat him on the inside. But watch Malachi Tony show his athleticism right here. I wish he would have got a little bit more punch right there on that end, like I said, but he doesn't. And then Lofton is going to whiff this block inside, and they get 2 legs on him. But the athleticism shows up right here, keeps his balance. And here's, I guess, the best part about it. One thing about Lofton, to give him his credit, he stayed in the game, stayed playing, and he got this block, and Malachi Tony's going to make him miss on the inside. Great job. Look at this play, man. This cat right here got ice water in his veins, man. All right, here we are, 3rd and goal, 1:20 left in the half. We have not scored yet. We're looking to score right now, but it's time to take somebody to the barbershop right here. C.J. Daniels, it's time to give somebody a fade. Check it out. Carson Beck up, throws this ball. Not the best placed football. C.J. Daniels does a good job catching this ball on the back of number 6. Look at this. Great catch, great concentration. Only thing I wish Carson Beck would have done was put this ball. I like the angle of the ball. I just wish it would have been placed higher so he could jump up and get it. That's a hard catch he had to make, but he made it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. $13-28 in the third. Tie ball game right now. Time to make a play on defense. Let's go. We got that work. We finally get that sack, man. Armando Blunt out there. He's about to hit you with the little Spider-Man look. But let's take a look at this play right here, man. Great job. Relentless defensive pressure right there from the D-line. Initially, he's going to get beat right here, right? The center's going to get beat. They're going to come together. He's going to beat him and come around the inside. Armando Blunt right here is going to fight his guy, work inside, and get the tackle and the sack on the quarterback. Here's Armando Blunt working, fighting through, doesn't give up on the play, cleans it up. Great job. Still tie ball game, 4th and 24. Stanford is out getting ready to punt, 12 minutes left in the third. Here we go, baby. Number 10, finna sin. That boy finna put it in. Let's go. Holla at you. Look at this guy, man. He is phenomenal, bro. He definitely gives Miami Hurricanes the spark they need in order to be successful. He does a great job when it comes to it. 3rd and 6, 10:34 in the third. Tie ball game. Canes looking to score again. Here we go. I'm going to say this. Great job. Let's look at the numbers. It's actually a double screen here. If you look at this deal, they let the entire defensive line go, and Fletcher gets the first. Pay attention to this. It's a double screen. You're going to see the jailbreak here, right? He's going to come, and you're going to have all the O-linemen come this way. Here, you're going to get these guys to block, and just a peel screen there. No big deal. I like the fact that Beck decided to go this way because from a number standpoint, and I'm not really a big fan of our jailbreak screens. I just really don't like them. I don't like the way they're designed, but that's just my preference. But I like the fact he went here because you got the easy block here, easy throw there. Now, depending on what happens with this guy, he can make his choice and let Fletcher do his thing. There it is. Stays with him, cuts him off. Now those guys got to get running. Perfect for the first down. Gotta love it. 2nd and goal. About to punch this thing in. 9:37 in the third. Tie ball game, but not for long. Mark Fletcher put him on the stretcher. Whoo, baby. Walk that deal in. I love it. I got to make this observation right here when it comes to our offensive line. Our center has been a problem so far as the penetration. If you watch 52 right here, he's going to get pushed back. You're going to see Fletcher actually make a miss and get in the end zone. Watch this deal right here with the center. Look at how much penetration and push they get. We can't have that right there by Brockmeyer. And you're going to see it later on hurt us down the line when we get to the bad and the ugly. 4th and 13, 8:43 in the third. We're about to punt this ball off one more time. And here we go. Malachi Tony, Mr. Everything, finna make it work. I love it, man. How confident he is. Look at him get missing right here. Get out the way, Scott. Get out the way, Scott. I'm trying to get to the end zone, baby. Get out my way. Turn around and go block somebody. Now, technically, I'm not mad at Scott. I know he was trying to make a play, trying to help out. You know, it looks like maybe he's going to get tackled right there. But if he would have turned around and blocked this guy, I think Malachi Tony would have skated through here and scored. But either way, great field position for the Miami Hurricanes at their own 30-yard line. Up by 7 right now. It's 3rd and 10, 4-5 in the third. Look at this pressure. Man, Marquise Lightfoot puts it on. And let's take a look at where he comes from. This is really important. You're going to see Ruben Baines going to work and work it inside. Why? Because he knows Marquise Lightfoot, who's really an in/outside linebacker, is lined up right on the nose. He's going to come here and flash, and he's going to come around here late. That's going to put all that pressure on the quarterback. He's going to make this errant throw, and you're going to see Basaint with the interception. Here he is, Marquise Lightfoot. Boom, comes around late, puts the pressure on, and look at the interception. Great concentration with a guy flying in front of him. 31 off to the races. Now, I really wish Torrey would have blocked 26. Stay engaged. Ruben Bain, you had an opportunity to shield him off, all right? But he's the guy that makes the tackle, man. This would have been awesome. I think Wesley would have scored without 26. He would have fought through that and dove for the end zone. But, hey, ball on the 4-yard line. Canes ready to score again. 3:53 in the third, 1st and goal. Punch this thing in there, baby. Let's go. Let's take a look at it. This is a great deal. I still wish we would have got some more push As you see the camo uniforms right here. And shout out to our military men and women out there that's protecting our country. Thank you for your service from Coach A's football. But let's get back to the action. We got to get more push. We need those green jerseys on this side of the line of scrimmage, but you're going to get a kick out here. You're going to get a pull around and lead up. You're going to see Mark Fletcher punch this thing and just fight his way through for the touchdown. Great job. And just keep fighting. Keep fighting. Love it. 1st and 10, 3:48 in the third. We up by 2 touchdowns right now. Let's go. Time to make a big play. Man, I love this play design right here. I want you to look at this. This is Scott, I believe, is going to come off the edge. Watch this. They're going to pull these guys, bring them here. Here's the beauty of it. A lot of people, well, coach, you got to be careful for the zone read. Well, the running back is on this side. So if he's going to zone read it, his back is going to be turned, right? The quarterback is going to be looking this way. So if he's going to zone read it, it's going to have to go this way. Only thing that the quarterback can do is do this and hurt you with a boot. Well, sometimes the player got to take a player's chance and make a play, and that's exactly what Scott is going to do. Watch this, come off the edge, get down the line of scrimmage, and make this tackle. Marquise Lightfoot right here is going to take it on and box this thing up, create a big pile, and we got a big play. Now, you are going to see him boot out of there, but we ain't worried about it. Let's go make a play, Scott. Love it for the TFL. Possibly. 3rd and 4, 2:36. Get off the field, Canes. We up by 14. That's exactly what we about to do. Get off the field with an interception. Man, shout out to Lucas in there. Great job insulating this route in a cover 2 look. Let's talk about it. You're going to see Marquise Lightfoot. He's going to come here. He's going to widen out. He's going to be here in a flat defender, and you got the safety over the top, okay? Here's the beautiful thing about it. He's going to insulate this route. What does that mean? As this thing clears out, he's going to start sinking, and I'll show you a blimp cam view of it. He never sees him. He throws his ball on the line. Xavier Lucas picks this deal off, man. Beautiful. I wish he could have kept his footing, but I know it was raining out there. And great job by him, man. Let's take a look at this from the blimp cam. You're going to see this cover 2. I know I might be in your way a little bit. You're going to see Lightfoot. He's going to walk out here, so he's actually taking care of the flat. He's going to come here to your hook to curl. So he's got hook to curl. He's got your flats, okay? He's going to insulate this route. Now, let me explain something. As a quarterback, once you get this route right here and you see a guy over the top high, you're supposed to drive this ball. If this safety was underneath this route, then you're going to lob this ball. Well, he never sees Lucas right here. So what does he do? He drives this ball. He insulates it. Interception. He's over the top. Great job. Great execution. See there? Never sees the corner route. Boop. I ski. Let's go, baby. 1st and 10, 2:31 in the third. Still up by 14. Canes making their way at midfield. This is the runs we've been talking about. Off tackle, right? These are off tackle plays. People still want to call them inside. Technically they are. But we're not talking about A and B gaps here. We're talking about off tackle. Block down, kick out. That's exactly what we're going to get. Block down, all that seal. We're going to get a kick out here, and you're going to see Mark Fletcher come and run straight through this deal, man. Beautiful play design. That's what we want to see is Kane. There go your kick out. There go your block. Let's get off to the races. 12-yard gain. 1st and 10, 106 in the third. Still up by 14, still pushing the score. Here we go again. Now, I will say this. Great job right here by Fletcher, right? Same concept. We want to get there, but Stanford actually played it tighter. Fletcher fights his way through here. He's going to run this dude slap over and got to run away from this cat. But watch this run, though. Watch this. Get out of here, punk. Fletch, talk to me, baby. Why you tried to cut this back? Keep running away from him. You literally got 15 yards to the end zone. Beat that dude. Give him the stiff arm. He might fall off you, whatever. But once you cut it back, not only is he there, all these guys are coming to the ball. Keep on getting outside. Run away from him, baby. And I was sitting in the stands like, keep it outside. Keep it outside. I love it, baby. I ain't mad at you at all. 1st and goal, 42 seconds in the third. Up by 14 points. Here we go again. Pay attention to this. This is going to be very important. As you look at this play, and this is what I talked about. Look at the center. And you're going to see this again. He's getting dominated. And Fletcher has to find his way around this in order to get into the end zone. We got to do better right here by Brockmeyer. He's getting too much penetration. I don't know why we don't foot to foot this thing and wedge it, or we have to do something different. He's getting too much penetration. Okay? And to the fan base out there, I'm going to say this. This is probably also why we're not doing a lot of pulling. If he's getting pushed back this way, you can't pull guys through this. You can't pull a guy through that. And maybe that's what's making Shannon Dawson hesitate. I don't know. But that's not a good deal right there. That's not a good deal. Here we go. Watch 52. See that penetration? Luckily, Fletcher sees it. He puts his foot in the ground, goes this way, and gets behind his pads. But you're going to see later, like I told you, this is going to kill us on a 4th down play. We got to be able to get this guy and push him this way. All right? Let me see if I can get it before they start. Okay? If we can get this double here, kick out, we got to be able to get this guy some help some way. I don't care if you get it with him. I don't care if you get it with him. But he can't do it by himself right now, unfortunately. There's too much penetration, man. And you're going to see 42 later on in the game going to make a huge play. 3rd and 6, 12:51 in the 4th, 28-7. Let's go, Canes. Turn up the heat, baby. Turns it up right there with Johnson in the middle of the field. Great play out of a bunch, right? Drops a dime. Look at the pass protection. You got to love it. Look at this. Look at this pass protection. Fletcher's out here. They slid the protection. We good. Nice, comfortable pocket. Standing tall. Stand and deliver, my man. Drop a dime. Let's go. 1st and 10, 9:43 in the 4th, 28-7. Threatening the score. Here goes some motion. I bring it up again. Our center is getting worked. Look at this. This is our center. All the other offensive linemen are beyond the line of scrimmage. This black line is the line of scrimmage. He is the only guy back here, and the quarterback is back here. This can't keep happening. We have to fix this. I don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to do it, but he needs help. And if you look right there, this is Jordan Lyle. He figures he wiggles his way through. Can't get that. Now, here's the best part. Watch Jordan Lyle. He ain't cutting back. That boy say, man, I'm going this way. I'm going to give him the stiff arm, and I'm going this way, and I'll meet you right here in the end zone, baby. Let's go. Gave him the stiffy, hit the gas, touchdown, Canes. Let's go, boy. 1st and 10, 9:34 in the 4th, 35-7. Let's go. Starting to see some of the young pups get in the game. See them make some mistakes, but watch 24 come do exactly what I've been asking. He's the corner right here. They're going to see all this. They're going to come back around with this end around, but watch him come here and build this wall with nothing but force and aggression. This is teach tape. You see it? Don't get hooked. Don't play with him. You come in here and give 80 all you can handle. That's the tight end. And watch it. He can't get outside that wall. And all of the backside pressure is starting to come to him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right there, baby. And makes the tackle as well. Look at this. Give him that work. Oh, for a TFL. Beautiful right there. Beautiful. 4th and 5, 6:27 in the 4th. Canes up 35-7. Here we go again. Let's take a look at this. We had some pressure. I thought that was Fitzgerald, but it wasn't. I saw a 3, but it was 23 in there. Oh, I thought we was going to get the interception right here. That would have been beautiful, man. That would have been beautiful. Let's go, Canes. These the puppies in the knot. Them boys ready to play. 3rd and 1. You got to convert. What we going to do? We going straight ahead. That's Pringle, if I'm not mistaken. Look at Pringle. Let's go, baby. Stiff that dude. Let's go. Let's talk about the O-line again. We know there's some young cats out here. We got to reestablish the line of scrimmage this way. We don't really do that. It's a stalemate up in here. This is clearly inside zone. What happens? Or maybe even a duo play, right? But what happens is he sees his clog, he bounces it outside, uses free arm, and uses his speed. Great job. Watch this. It's clogged up. You don't get the kick out. Stanford actually owns the line of scrimmage, but they didn't protect the edge. We holler at you. 31 seconds left in the game. And I love the fact Coach Cristobal didn't take a knee or kick a field goal. Let's go for it, baby. Let's punch this thing in. Emory Williams at the helm. We're going straight ahead again with 2-5 in the building. Punch that deal in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Canes. And that's it for the good. Now let's get to the bad.
The bad.
All right, here we are with the bad. If you like what you've seen so far, if you learned something, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button and notification bell. 2nd and 11, 11-20 in the game. Tie ball game 0-0. Again, I said before, I'm not a real fan of our screen game, and especially this when they start using influence blocks, and I'll explain. Pay attention here. This is very important. What they tried to do was act like they run the bubble. He's going to come back to run the jail. These two dudes are what they call influence blocks. They're trying to get the linebackers to flow this way so these guys can come and seal the block. Not very good. I don't like it, but hey, I don't make $8 million a year. Here it is, right? They go to show it, but 11 doesn't fall for it, so he puts a wrinkle in it, and we end up taking a tackle for loss. 10:43 in the first. It's 3rd and 13. You got to get to the yellow line to convert. Now, here's what I'm going to say about Beck on this play. I think he had kind of knew pre-snap that he wanted to just do the check down. I didn't necessarily like it because this ended up for us taking a field goal, and we actually missed it. I want to show you guys something right here. Let's take a look at this. Let's look at the field. We got it right here. Malachi Tony is going to be wide open. This linebacker is going to stay. He's going to go with him and make a man turn. They're playing a version of quarters here, meaning there's 4 guys back here. A quarter, a quarter, a quarter, a quarter. Once they go vertical, he's man. All right, so it's 4 deep. You're going to have 4 deep and 3 under. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Malachi Tony's going to be wide open right here at the first down marker. Instead, he checks it down here to Fletcher, who's clearly short of the first down. All right, pay attention to it. Right there, Malachi Tony's open. There's literally no pressure, nothing he needs to be worried about, but his eyes kind of drift this way, and so he checks it down. I wish he would have stayed right in the middle of the field. His peripheral, his eyeballs would have seen it, could have drive that ball, and we convert that deal for a first. 1st and 10, 7:21 in the first. Again, we didn't get any points out of that because we end up missing the field goal. Here we go. Marquise Lightfoot. Got to point it out first. Every down is not a pass down. You're going to get a down block here, right? These guys are going to be pulling. If you run upfield, you're going to create running lanes. We can't have that. If he down blocks, however they want you to do it, whether they want you to box it and keep your outside arm free and make everything turn up, or they want you to spill it. And my preference is I wish you would spill this ball, meaning you get a down block and he's going to come to block you out and you go underneath, causing this ball to go lateral. Why? Because Toure can come over the top. You're going to see where we go here, and then they're going to end up getting a guy to block Toure, and it's going to end up being a big run right here. There's your down block. Now see, Lightfoot runs up the field. He's kind of run himself out of the play. Now watch this guy come around and get on the Toure. It's over. But if you spill it, let's say he goes underneath this play, and I'm going to show you a Ruben Bain clip where he does it well. Now this ball has to do this. Now Toure can outrun this guy right here that's going to block him, the second dude, because he doesn't have the correct angle. And now that could end up being a tackle for loss, a TFL. Also, corners, you are secondary force. You cannot get pinned inside here. Bad angle right here, but guess what? If I'm outside here, it'll force him to come here to make the tackle easier. Got to do a better job with that. Third and 10, 5:57 in the first, still tie ball game 0-0. Let's take a look at this play. I put this on here as bad because this is exactly what they've shown. They've shown a switch route here. Guy, you got a tight end standing up right here and a running back here. These two guys are adjacent, believe it or not. Even though he's in the backfield, this is a switch route look. They are very close. So you can get a guy doing this. He can run here, right? You can get a guy run the drag. He can come here, or he can open up and he can come here. What should happen is he's going to stick to this guy, and Toure has him. What is he going to do? Get in the way, and Toure's going to have to go over the top, and he's going to come out here and get the quick ball, and he's now in a bad angle. Watch this. See there? It's really a clear out, pick off, boop, easy. Now he steps out right there, but it looked like I thought he was down to the goal line, but they end up calling him out. 3rd and 4, 1:11 in the first, down by 7 right now. Here we go again, treating everything like this. And this is the play I was talking about with Ruben Bain. They actually played this perfect. Wesley Bassint didn't finish it well. You're going to see Scott. He's going to come off the end. What is he going to do? He has the zone read by the quarterback. Sewn up. Perfect. All right. So he's going to have the zone read by the quarterback. Watch Ruben Bain going to play this perfect. A down block. They're going to hit this guy out here. Ruben Bain's going to come underneath. Okay. He's blitzing. Wesley Bassint's going to come right over the top, but he's going to miss the tackle. Watch this. Ruben Bain. See him go underneath 86? So we got him here for the quarterback. He's coming to kick out. Ruben Bain's going to go underneath. Watch the ball spit right through here. Wesley Bassint got to be right here making the tackle, but he misses it. Look at that. Played it perfect. If we tackle right there, it's 4th and 2. They probably punting the ball, but instead they got a new set of downs. 3rd and 4. 12:43 in the second. Let's go, Canes. Just bad ball right here. All right, bad communication. Actually, it's not a bad play by Stanford. So let's take a look at this. Maui Noah kind of gets confused because this guy's going to come across his face and Lofton's going to come here and kick him back out. So you're going to have 2-on-1, but nobody's going to get this linebacker that's going to scrape across. And I got an end zone cut so you can really see how this works. Let me let this play out and I'll show you the end zone deal of this. All right, here we go. So Lofton is coming here and he's supposed to kick out this guy. But what's going to end up happening, he's going to stunt out here. Maui Noah gets confused and stays with him. So you're going to see Lofton and him stick together. But what's going to happen is he's going to come here and make this play around here. What should have happened is the center the guard and Maui Noah, the tackle, come here and work their way. Let Lofton kick out the last man on the line of scrimmage, the LOS, last one on the line, right? Get him out, and then you'll see Marty Brown punch that thing through. Watch this. See, if Maui Noah would have went on in here and worked this way and let him kick him out, don't worry about that dude. He means nothing. Then we've been off to the races. But what ends up happening is, see, now they got an extra guy, and here he comes to make the tackle in the backfield. All right, hopefully that makes a lot of sense. Watch it. If Maui Noah would have left him alone and came this way, he would have picked him up. Now Marty Brown has to only fight him, and that's all to it, man. Good play design by Stanford, though. 2nd and 10, 11:31 in the second. We still trying to find a way to score in the half. We haven't done so yet. All right, here's what I'll say. I put this as bad. I know he slipped, and I know, we have some RPOs, but we don't really do a lot of RPOs. We just hand it off, and it looks that way. Here's a perfect RPO segment right here. Watch this. Beck and Tony, they could come here. You don't have to pitch it like an option. You can actually throw this to Tony. They're light over here. This is all open. Let's take a look at it pre-snap. Look, right here is perfect. They don't even have an edge guy. He's inside. So if he crashes down or we hook this deal and you show this, you know Malachi Tony's running here. Man, pull this thing. Malachi runs here. I'm going to run. This guy's going to be the last line of defense. Why? Because this dude has him. So if he comes, he can never be right. If you are here and Malachi Tony's here, if he picks back, throw it to Tony. If he picks Tony, then you keep it and run. It's 2nd and 10. No big deal. Ain't like it's 3rd and 13. Look at this. Look how open this is. Holy smokes. He's the only guy left. Everybody else has bit the bullet. They all in here. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh. 1st and 10, 3:16 in the second. And I'm going to show you some more RPOs that were open. We haven't used them, so hopefully we'll use them for SMU. Again, the screen game, I don't like it. I don't think we block it well. CJ Daniels blows this. And also, I'm not sure, but it looks like Lofton should have gone and come back towards the ball. He just stood still, waited for the ball to get to him. All right. And this is really the same play. If you want to know the truth, this is the same play that Mark Fletcher caught earlier. Watch. He's going to go here. You're going to get a guy here. You're going to go here. You're going to see the jailbreak here. Just a double screen. See? But they know we run it so much, they're not even getting up the field. 3rd and 4, 14-13 in the third. Still a tie ball game. Come on, Canes. Got to do better. Here's the first down marker. It's 3rd and 4. It's a tie ball game. What are we worried about? We got to be aggressive. We need a guy to come in the flat. It's a bunch set, right? Guys are going to attack the flat. They're just trying to get the first down. It's 3rd and 4. They got to convert it. I get we got a guy back here, but somebody got to be aggressive in this nature, and we got the numbers. We got 4 against 3. 1-on-1 to the top. Make a play. Just 2 lacks on this play. Just 2 lacks. 1st and 10, 8:27 in the third. We up by 7 right now. I talked about RPOs, and here's why I put it. This run is not bad, but let's take a look at the read. If you want to RPO it, and again, I don't know if Shannon Dawson is calling this. I don't know if it's up to Carson Beck, whatever. But as somebody, we got to be able to do this. If he's going to attack and he slow played it, give the ball. But watch this. You can run this way. Look, we got the numbers. We either block him here, and let him chase from the inside. Because he's got to respect what? He's got to respect the run, but I'm going out here. Let him chase from the inside. Block him, right? Pull it and just dump it off. It don't have to be an option. You can pass the ball to him. Let's go. Look, he's committed. Turn and just throw it. There's nobody here. Ugh. 2nd and 4, 13:33 in the fourth, up by 21. Here's another RPO, guys. Look at it. Look at it. It's the perfect look. They're coming, they crashing down hard. He's here. 87 is going to come here. Fake it, pull it, throw it. Watch. Boom, pull it. Let's go, throw it. He ain't the fastest, but he definitely would have got the first. Instead, we in 3rd and long. 3rd and 6, 8:06 in the fourth. Come on, Canes. Ruben Bain working on him. And I believe this is Jason Taylor's son. I'm going to just call him Young Taylor. I forgot his first name. But this is him here, okay? We got to be able to work this. Now, I will say this too. We playing straight up man. We left the tight end alone. Somebody's got to get him, and I believe this is his man. Middle of the field safety. He's going to come across. He's going to stumble and fall. He's going to find an open guy. But watch this tight end. Nobody's with him. Watch the tight end. Nobody's here with him. Look, nobody's here. Look, nobody's still there. Would have gotten the first. Great pitch and catch. 1st and 10, 42-7, 26 seconds left in the game. I'm going to show you why the young puppies are young puppies, right? Watch him, and him. These are the 3 guys right here. They're going to mess this thing up pretty good, but I love it. They get the experience. He's going to blitz. Great job, right? Great jump cut right here by the running back. Now, here's where the mistake comes. He misses the tackle because he's inside. He's going to come here and get pinned, and you see him. I'm trying to get to the ball too, coach, and he's going to get pinned. These running backs will come here, see that, and get outside some more. And now it's going to be a long run and a pursuit angle. Boom. Fitzgerald, the true freshman, gets pinned, right? Look at the corner. He excited. I'm in the game, coach. He going to get pinned. And now we off to the races with the big dog. Good way to pace him, make the tackle. Yowzers. And that's it for the bad. Now let's get to the ugly.
The ugly.
All right, we to the ugly. I know you learned something by now. And if you did, or I made you laugh, man, hit that subscribe button. Let's get this thing rocking. You're going to see it straight up right now. They're threatening the score. All right. All they're going to do is run a dig route, an end route here, and they're going to corner this guy out, which happened to be Poison. All right. This is a very good route when you're in the red zone. First of all, his leverage is inside, so you can tell they're playing zero. He has him, and he is working on the running back. Everybody else is coming. You got to take away something. This is the harder throw, but it's open. This quarterback did a good job laying that ball out there. Let's take a look at this. Right? He's dragging or a dig route, small in route. But look at this throw. Great throw outside on Poyser. Here's the deal. Watch this. As soon as he breaks, look at this. He's just getting his break. This ball is already wound up and ready to come out of there. Great timing route. Knows exactly where he's supposed to be. Touchdown Stanford. They up 7-0. 4th and 3, 10-13 in the game. We got to convert this deal. I want y'all to pay attention. I told you about this already, right? CJ, how do you make all these hard catches in the ease when we drop? This was huge right here. We needed this to convert, baby. We needed this to convert. I mean, a perfect throw by Beck. Puts it right where it's supposed to be. The spacing is perfect. Hits it right in the hands. He just drops it, man. Unfortunate. Here we are, 4th and 1. I told you about this play before. We got to be able to do what? Get push. They get penetration. Pay attention to your center. Watch how much pushback he gets. This is not good, y'all. Watch it. Here it is. Boom. He gets blown back, and this guy makes the tackle for loss. Right here in the center. Look at this. All the green jerseys I talked about, they all working. This is the line. This is the line of scrimmage. They all on this side, except our center and Brockmeyer. We got to do something. I don't know why we don't foot-to-foot wedge this thing in here. I mean, it just baffles me at this point. We're literally less than a yard to get the first, and we just like duo to block this, really. We really just duo blocking it, in my opinion. And I think I got an end zone cut to show you a little bit better. Look at the ref. Oh, God. Look, they fired up over there. Here we go. Watch this. First of all, we should be foot to foot, right? That means my foot is touching his foot, and everybody just wedge blocking this thing. Everybody's coming down, wedge blocking this thing, and I'm going to lead him in there and lead him in here too. We only got to get literally to the 21-yard line or the 19-yard line, excuse me. But watch the amount of penetration 52 gives up, and watch 42 come off. Last time Fletcher came here and he went this way and got around it. This time he's going to stay front side. He's going to beat him here and make the tackle right here. Boom, look at the penetration. Fletcher can't get there. All this thing is washed down, and it stops us for the game. Second thing I'm going to say about Brockmeyer, he's got to fire off the ball. This ball is snapped right now. Look at his feet. Both his feet hop back. All right? You got no fight like that. That's a stalemate. Watch his feet. I'm going to put 2 little dots, and I'm going to stop it. There's a dot right here and a dot right here. Watch both of his feet are going to be right on these 2 dots. A dot here and a dot here. There it is. He went straight back. Straight back. This is not good. This is not good. Got to do a better job than this. Got to do a better job. And that's it for the ugly. Like I told you, this was a game of 2 halves. The Miami Hurricanes didn't seem to show up in the first half, but in the second half, they look like a well-oiled machine. Hopefully this will carry on to Dallas as the Miami Hurricanes leave the state of Florida for the very first time on November 1st against SMU Mustangs in Dallas. So if you like what I'm doing here, you enjoyed it, and you learned something, do me a favor. The video already demonetized. YouTube ain't gonna pay us, man. Just pay me by hitting the free like, share, and subscribe button. Come on. And with all that being said, as always, go Canes.